This is the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less. Ever wish you could re-listen to your favorite interview or segment? Do you enjoy hearing older shows for the first time in years? Then the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less is just what you need. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show.
Hello, friends. John Solberg here, your host for the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less. This show is brought to you by Green Mountain Grills. For more than 17 years, Green Mountain Grills has brought the smoke to the competition scene in backyards all over this planet. Their Venturi-style firebox delivers the cleanest 150-degree smoke in the pellet game. Their newly redesigned 2025 Prime 2.0 grills blend the proven technology of the past with the technology of the future. Green Mountain Grills is the original innovator of all things Wi-Fi, and they continue to give the users granular options to control their grills in any environment from anywhere. Green Mountain Grill also leads the pack in accessory creation. From their pizza ovens, they got rotisseries, they got add-on side burners, they got rack systems, they got a lot of stuff. Check all this out and more. Make sure you check out the new 2.0 Green Mountain Grills at greenmountaingrills.com. And wrapping up Tyler's requested series on roundtables, let's jump into the first ever grilling roundtable on the really big BBQ Central Show.
All that being said, it is now time for the very first grilling roundtable here on the show, and it is the BBQ Central Radio Show Roundtable Grilling Edition, all about steak, and we have an expert panel. Joining me tonight is Chris Finney, either in South Carolina or North Carolina. One never knows. We also have Brian Pollak from Carroll Stream, Illinois, and that is just west of the windy city of Chicago. And then rounding out the panel, Chuck Dorak from Easton, Pennsylvania. Guys, I appreciate you taking time out to join me here on the Steak Roundtable. And we will do, as we always do, starting out every single roundtable, barbecue or not. What do we have for the arsenal of grills and cookers and barbecue pits and all that other stuff? And we'll start with Chuck.
Oh, geez. I've got a Char-Broil Professional 4-burner gas grill. I've got a Meadow Creek Caterers Delight 108 with a charcoal, nice big charcoal cooker on the back. And I've got an FEC 100 in my backyard for all the bigger low and slow cuts meat. And I just recently got rid of my 2 Weber Smoky Mountains. Was able to pass them on to some newbies. Excellent. Brian, how about you? What do you got there cooking on?
Well, I like to kind of span the horizon there with I've got a brand new actually Weber Smoky Mountain. I should have come to Chuck first, I guess. I could have bought one of his. And I've got the a Weber kettle. Of course, I've got the thing that everyone will cringe at. I've got the gas burner there from Great Outdoors for the quick hits. But probably my favorite one is my Big Green Egg.
Finney, what do you got?
I've got 2 Superior smokers, one mounted on a trailer that I use for competitions, and I've got 2 Primo ceramic cookers, 3 WSMs, and 4 Weber kettles in varying sizes and colors.
Some would think you have some type of problem down there.
I've got lots of problems.
But grilling and barbecues aren't one of them, right?
Not so far.
All right, so we'll move on to the first question. And obviously, if you don't have as many as Finney does, this might be a little easier for you to answer. So we'll go back to Chris on this one. Do you have a personal favorite to do your high-temperature grilling on, Chris?
I use one of the 2 Primos. One of them's an extra large oval, and the other one's the oval junior. I don't work where I live, so I've got the small one with me wherever I'm working, and then the big one's at home. So if I'm at home cooking a steak or grilling anything, it's on the Primo there usually, and it's on the Primo Junior here.
You don't work where you live. You don't work where you live. In a related story, Chris, I don't shit where I eat. All right. Brian, do you have a favorite cooker to grill on?
I do, actually. It's my Big Green Egg. I have the extra large, which is, for those who don't know, I mean, similar to the Primos. It's a ceramic cooker, and you can get the temperatures nice and high for searing, and then it adjusts real quickly down to grilling temperature.
What about you, Chuck?
Well, when I'm out catering, I use the Caterer's Delight from Meadow Creek. The BBQ 42 on the back turns into a nice charcoal grill, and I use that on my catering jobs at home. It depends on what's going on. The kids got some sports going on. I use the gas. If I'm able to kick back and relax, it's the Weber.
All right, now, before we get into any prep, and why not run down any grill cleaning procedures that you guys personally go through before you do any type of cook on the grill? We'll start with Brian. What kind of cleaning procedures you running through?
Wait, you're supposed to clean the grill?
No, you don't have to, right?
Yeah. No, I always do. In fact, I typically clean the grill both before I use it and then after every cook as well. I typically like to get the grill running up on a real high temperature, let that just heat way up there, and it burns off anything that's accumulated on the grates. It turns it to an ash, and it'll just scrape right off with a brush and just rubbing it.
What about you, Chuck? What are you doing to clean off?
Well, after I'm done, I like to give it a brush down and get all the stuff that's on there off. And if for some reason I forget to do that and I come back and it's been a while since I used it and it's really bad, I've been known to throw tinfoil over the grate and get it super rocket high, and it burns everything to a white ash.
Finney.
I take a piece of aluminum foil, wad it up, grab it with a pair of tongs, and rub it over the grill grates.
Very simple, but clean grill is a healthy grill. I'm sure we can all agree on that. So we'll move. I'm sorry. Do you prefer charcoal or gas? And we'll start with Finney.
I don't own any gas grills.
All right. So we know what you prefer. Brian, do you prefer charcoal or gas?
I actually use them both. In fact, and I use wood when I'm cooking. But I think as far as I'm concerned, depending on what I need and how quick I need to get going, I get good results across the board.
Chuck, favorite between charcoal or gas?
In the past 2 to 3 years, I've been a charcoal convert, but, when I was cooking in restaurants, it was gas. So, but I'm a charcoal convert now. I won't do anything. If I do a catering job on site at somebody's house, it's all charcoal for me.
Chris Finney, Brian Pollak, and Chuck Dorak joining me here for the Steak Roundtable, first ever on the second hour of the show. All right, so let's get into the preparatory issues and processes. We'll start with Chris. Purveyor of meat choice. You going to a local butcher? You going to a big box store? You go to the grocery store? Where are you going to buy your meat?
Go find out what they all had to say, where they pick up their meat over at the BBQCentralShow.com. Link in today's show notes will take you to the complete episode. That wraps up this little series on roundtables, some of the most downloaded shows in the history of the Barbecue Central Show across the board, not just these 5, but in general. Thank you very much, Tyler from Kansas City, for the suggestion. I love hearing from all of you asking for things. It's great. I appreciate it. You can request a show over... send it right to me, John, Jon, John, at the BBQCentralShow.com. Sometimes words are hard. And until next time, I am your host, John Solberg. I look forward to talking to you again soon.